Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a very long duration of time between those red blocks and the green blocks. And luckily for someone like me, I don't have to spend hours staring at a chart waiting. I can do my alerts and then find my indicators and then go from there. Well, let's see how long that took. Because some of you guys are like, oh, Tametheark green block here. No, this was not a green block. Because notice how we fell down over 1.4% from there. So from our red blocks to our green blocks, it was roughly 15 hours. So just by having that indicator, the way I look at it, I saved myself 15 hours of bag holding. So basically what you did as well, if you looked at this red block and you started looking at your other indicators, maybe you sold or something, then you bought back down here, you still have more Bitcoin, but also you didn't have to watch the chart for 15 hours. Isn't that beautiful that you don't have to watch the charts for 15 hours? Same thing applied for Doge, but Doge dropped bigger. Doge dropped 5%. So now you have more Doge, and you save yourself 15 hours. UFD, 9.8% red block. I don't typically do red blocks for UFD, but there's an area where it's prime for a red block, technical wise. 9.8%, almost 10% drop. I even took profit on an ETH long yesterday. Look at that. Saved myself so much time. Even at the peak bottom, we went down 2.6%. So, I don't know. I feel like this indicator is a time-saving indicator. It's an indicator for you to start looking at your other indicators, and if they line up, great. If they don't line up, they don't line up. But this, 15 hours. Let's say you're getting paid $100 per hour. 15 hours is like $1,500. I think that's pretty good savings, pretty good time, if you ask me. Oh yeah, Barack Obama Doge made a new all-time high. Look at this. Look at Barack Obama Doge pushing it up here today. And we've been seeing more Elon tweets related to Barack Obama. So it's pretty cool. What I should do here, I should add an image, right? I should add an image to prepare. Because we know that when Elon tweets, sometimes prices can go up. So I've been making some Barack Obama memes. This is going to be one of those memes I make. Barack Obama dressed up in a Dogecoin suit. But yeah, eventually one day, when and this coin was made before Elon even started doing those Barack Obama and Doge tweets. Maybe one day this will run. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know. I figured that since this was the first one, when people search Barack Obama Doge, it'll go, but people didn't search it after those first few tweets. A little bit disappointing, but hey, price is up. Price is still up. I think we're up like over 700% from the initials, which isn't bad. 700%, I will take it. You guys looking for a play? You guys thinking about some trades? I saw someone went long on ETH earlier. Not a bad move. Not a bad move.
Added to my UFD long.
Yeah, UFD hit around 4.3 cents on the bottom side there and then started bouncing. Had some pretty strong support, 4.3 cents.
And then my liquidation price is below a penny.
Wow, nice. It's not bad, not bad. Because if UFD starts running, which it can, it's one of the lower market caps on the screen here. one of those lower market caps, so it could run. And then if you guys are in Discord, you can see the other chart, the BNB, Cardano, SRP Litecoin. Let me show that to YouTube real quick. This is what the Discord sees when they watch Screenbot on the Discord. So all you have to do is watch. All you gotta do is click Screenbot on Discord and you can watch that chart. Very simple. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. I think this is an area of reversal. Let's look over here. We did get deeply oversold, and when we got deeply oversold, we had that MACD line significantly below that signal line for the 5-minute time frame. Like this was the lowest I've seen the MACD line, except for back here. And then when we went low back there, we did have a nice bounce. We went from 82K all the way above 84K in that same area. So it's decent. This is a decent scalping zone if you like the alts. So I would not pick Bitcoin here, but I would pick alts like UFD or Ethereum, Litecoin, Doge, Cardano. Those are some of those alts you might want to pick. Me personally, I'm not going long right now on any new pairs. Personally, I'm just waiting and kind of filling it out. I've had so many wins this year that I don't have to force a trade right now. I can give myself time. And I'm going to be occupied today. Today, tomorrow, and the 20th. The next 3 days, I'm very occupied, so I will probably not enter too many trades. But if I do, I'll share the entry. Currently, my last trade that I closed was the Bitcoin short. That was the very last trade that I closed. Posted that and show off your profits. If you guys are in any trades, you can share your entries in Discord. And you guys can ask for my feedback on some of those trades. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but I'm able to give you my opinion.
What are your expectations for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, well, between today and tomorrow, probably at least try to go up there until that 1 hour is overbought. So when I go out on Bitcoin right here, let's put Bitcoin on the hourly. This is what we're seeing on the hourly. The RSI is oversold. I would like to see it come back up to overbought within 24 hours. And if we just stretch out Bitcoin here, what do we see here? It does look like we were sideways trading for quite a bit, but then boom, a lower low. So this is bearish, and we broke the uptrend. So I'm going to go ahead and add those notes right here. Lower low, and we also broke the uptrend. So we might get one violent spike up, try to get people to retest that 83K. Maybe retest 83K before coming down through these liquidations, but we do have these liquidations down to 77,000. So I'm not entering a long right here. They say every shot you don't take is a shot you miss. Well, I'm not taking the shot. I'm not taking the shot. The chart looks a little bit weird because I don't have all my positions on the chart. If I had all my positions on the chart, it'll look better. But if you look over here in this area where we bounced from 77K last time, I think 77K would be a nice double bottom to enter on. Maybe try entry on 77K might be double bottom. So I'll put this as like a green. And if you guys want this Bitcoin chart, and let me turn off my camera, capture it real quick. And this is Bitcoin 1 hour chart. So I can talk about the weekly. So we could probably be under 77K within a week for Bitcoin. Like probably within 7 days, we'll be under this price drop. And it's not a far movement. That's only 6%. So going down 6% anytime within the next 7 days, that could be very possible. So I don't want to risk it here. I do know these look like some good opportunities. As a scalper, these look fantastic opportunities on that short time frame. But I can't bring myself to do it. So yeah, knowing when to not trade is good. Oh shit. Knowing when to not make a trade is very good. All right. Yeah, you might get some short-term bounces, but I'm a little bit skeptical.
Yeah, looking at Bitcoin, for me, it looks like we already fell under our major support and we're now under that as resistance, and then 80K would be the next support for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's always, you're always going to get some great areas of scalps. I mean, if I was to do a long here, I would probably use a stop loss feature. Mm. I'm confident enough to do green lots so that people can look at their indicators, but I'm not confident enough to go long. The alt season is here. The alts are outperforming Bitcoin digital. Digital says last week you came on here, took a bunch of longs only to get all wrecked. Really, digital? Is that how you're going to talk to me? See, motherfuckers talk to me like that, so this is why I have everything recorded. All those longs you're talking about in the Discord here documented where I took profits. I won all of those trades. Look at this. All of those longs that I took right here, I closed them. 742% Cardano, 550% Litecoin, 800% XRP, 1000% Dogecoin, 555% Solana, 800% Bitcoin, 100% ETH, 420% BNB. These are all closed trades. How about this? You email me your trades. You want to talk shit to me. Email me your documented trades. I document my stuff. You document as well. Keep it real. Let's keep it real. You want to keep it real? Shit. Don't come on here lying, though. Don't come on here talking about I got wrecked when I caused all those trades and the profits. Motherfuckers like you coming in here lying. Piece of shit. And you said roid rage. I don't even take steroids. I don't even have that much muscle mass. Talking about I take steroids. Jesus Christ.
That's hilarious.
Dude.
Somebody.
If I took steroids, I'd be in the gym lifting right now, breaking records. I'm not roid raging. I just don't like it when people lie on other people. It's so annoying. People like you, people in other Discord, people on other YouTube, they love to come in here and lie about me. But I have my shit documented. So they look like fucking clowns. They look like fucking clowns. And then not one of them want to show one of their trades. Not even one of their trades. Shit, one. I've shown you thousands of trades. Thousands of trades. And you cannot even show one. Jesus Christ. Lord and Savior. These people that talk you shit. The people that were... And then they won't show one trade. Come on. Show one trade. Just show one trade, digital. Shit. Show me your current XRP trade that you're in, if you're in an XRP. I would love to see that one.
I'm curious what other traders out there are more publicly documented than Tametheark over the last 5+ years on their trades.
I don't think there's many that's well documented.
No, I can't think of any. So, I mean, over this last 5 years, yeah, I don't know. If anybody's hating, they're not following your trades.
And if you were smart, if you were really smart, you would take all my data on my Discord. If you were smart, you would take all my trades, all my injuries, all my exits, plug them into AI, and ask it AI to build a trading strategy that will make you win this many trades. That's what you should be doing right now. You would be back testing all my trades and being, oh, why did he go long here? Why did he short here? What was happening? Some of those things are based off of fundamentals, not technicals, but yeah. You should be plugging all that stuff into AI, putting all my publicly documented trade, all my publicly documented talks into AI, and getting something back from it. That's what I would be doing.
That's actually really good advice.
If you're a Discord member, you can look at those trades quite easily. Yeah, I've been working out, Miles, but mostly I'm doing cardio. Mostly do cardio. Got to keep the heart young.
XGen hit 100 rockets, and we got our first hater hitting that poop emoji, so that's got me feeling bullish.
You ready for your event?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking of what else I could do to add to it to just make it more fun while everyone's there.
You could add a gun show to it. That would be fun.
I don't think I could do anything with guns, at least not this one. I could plan for in the future because I'd have to think that through and have some conversations.
How about you give everybody a water gun when they come in?
Give away a water gun. Yeah, I could do something like that.
People get mad when they get shot with water guns. At least the event was like planned out in advance.
Did you already get your tickets for Fort Lauderdale?
No, but I can fly there anytime. It's very close. I can get there anytime. It's very easy for me.
Yeah, my plan is do it monthly, and I'd like to build it up too. So I'm thinking over about a year process of building it up and try and turn it into a full like 1 2 day conference. Have we have banquet rooms where we could do work educational workshops, different activities throughout the day, get some NFT projects involved with artwork displayed, and try to make it a full event with a big after party.
Right. That's good. Well, there's going to be a lot of events on that day as well. I think one of the coolest events in crypto that's coming up that's very cheap for everybody to attend, $84, is the Litecoin conference. I think that's one of the best things people can do if they really want to network, and then they can do all the side events in the area.
Yeah, they just had one in Denver, didn't they? With the across from the Ethereum.
I'm not sure how that one went, but this one will be lost. It's going to be across the Bitcoin conference, which is where all the big money's at. Ethereum has some big money, but not like big money. There's no conference I ever go to that has more money than the Bitcoin conference.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of crypto, basically Bitcoin is crypto, 99% of it, and then you got Ethereum, and then you got everything else.
And the amount of holders. So, like, when I'm seeing the same people year after year, and they've been telling me they've been holding for years, like the amount of money, the amount of wealth at these Bitcoin conference, like the average wealth is higher, in my opinion. The mindset's different too. These people are already free.
Yeah, like someone, so my dad, for example, he's um, done very well for himself. He owns his own company, does prosthetics and orthotics. And what he's holding out, he hasn't invested in crypto because it's not FDIC insured and he doesn't feel fully comfortable. But if he was to, at some point here, he will onboard into crypto, most likely he'll just buy Bitcoin.
Bitcoin to a lot of people is that safe one. They don't even trust the altcoins at all. They don't even want to look at the altcoins. But a lot of these
No.
guys that are American and care about freedom, they want the money supply, the money system to be as free as possible. And I say as free as possible is like let people spend money how they want to. Yeah, I don't think companies should insure crypto. That's a that's a big no. That's a huge risk.
Yeah, a big thing I was cautioning to people yesterday, or not caution, more so trying to motivate people is to get involved in
Mm.
your local government, what's going, not just with crypto, but just in general, get involved with your local politics and make sure you're being vocal. Make sure that we're not letting any of these CDC BS happen. And yeah, because that stuff is scary with social credit scores attached and banks and everything being able to control everything. It's easy to for us to just fall right back to that.
Thank you for admitting about being wrong, Digital. I forgive you. Just in the future, be careful about those assumptions.
Are you going to stream the FOMC meeting tomorrow?
Uh, I might be like trying to stream the audio from there with the charts, but uh, I think in the pre-market we're going to start seeing some stuff. The FOMC meeting, generally, people get wrecked hard on those days. Actually, if I go to coinglass.com, look at liquidations, those are some of the days with the biggest liquidations.
No, I'm not personally expecting any positive news to move the markets. Are you anticipating anything?
Yeah, there's a few things that could be beneficial for the markets. So they didn't really announce the buys yet for the reserve. And in that reserve, they do have Bitcoin, they have XRP, Litecoin, maybe a coin that they may add. Dogecoin may be a coin they add. They already mentioned Cardano, but if they actually start mentioning like dollar figures, if they already found some money to add, great. For the reserve, they can't add a lot at one time. They have to go slowly so they don't pump the price to the moon. If you want to acquire reserve, you can't go fast, right? You'll lose. You'll get less than you want. Mm. And I think when they buy it, though, unfortunately, I don't want to speculate too much, but they may go through World Liberty Finance potentially, which would be interesting because World Liberty Finance was already acquiring some crypto, and the rest of their buys may be through over-the-counter methods. And they may do like a bid. You know how contractors bid for a job? Maybe they'll get people to bid over the counter how much they'll sell them at a set rate, which would be pretty cool if they have a set rate like that, because then as a trader, I can say, okay, as long as price is under there, I can buy it. But the war between Russia and Ukraine may start coming to a very, very good end as well. And we had very good news with the Supreme Court today. The Supreme Court sided with Donald Trump about we don't have to give aid to foreign countries, which is a big win for the American taxpayers, for Doge, for Elon Musk, crypto traders. Why does OTC even exist? Because of the biggest problem in crypto, low liquidity. We have so many exchanges. The slippage from it, the liquidity being low is not good. So they do over the counter, especially if they can agree to a price. If you can agree to a pricing and do it over the counter, it's very easy to send it to somebody rather than forcing them to go through an exchange. Why would it move the price? It's not on the charts. It doesn't affect the exchanges that you see. And then after they do over the counter, they not go back through and buy that Bitcoin or stuff right away, even if the price is lower, because they're smart. if you're Coinbase, you have all the data you need to know how far the price will go down or how far it will go up. So they can sell it over the counter around these prices, or when people bought the BlackRock Bitcoin stuff, and then they can wait till prices drop to accumulate. They have time. They're earning yield. They don't want to take on that risk and buy it at a high price if they don't have to. And then that's also where the 40K comes from. Eventually, if Trump doesn't buy the Bitcoin early on, we go under 40K. That 40K area becomes more attractive. But the whole idea of getting a crypto reserve, it's not a horrible idea. The only thing that was a bad idea about it was people like Michael Saylor were foolish enough to think that they could convince Trump and the American taxpayer to buy the top. Well, Trump already shot down the idea of buying with American taxpayer funds. He said they would have to get the money another way. And obviously, as we see on the charts, they didn't buy the absolute top. And my third point, BlackRock, Coinbase, ARK, all these guys, they didn't come up together and try to push Bitcoin above 200K or to $1 million, even knowing that the government was going to buy reserve. Because they all realized what Tametheark realized is that the government's not going to buy the absolute top of Bitcoin. Or you have some Bitcoin that the Department of Justice sees. So why do we have to come in and buy the absolute top? I think their greed was on too high. And then when the reality sets in, that's where we get the depression in the markets. That's when we get, like, you guys don't realize it, but we're down significantly from the top. We already went down over $33,000 per Bitcoin, which is big. We went down over 30%. By definition, even just 20%. Legacy definition is bear market. Some of the crypto stocks have already went down more than 50%. By definition, that's worse. The crypto stocks have been in a bear market longer than Bitcoin. Let that settle down when you think about it. Doge hasn't hit all-time high in years. But it did run very hard.
Yeah, my thought is it's not a surprise with Trump. Trump's not a dumb person. He's for years been on record saying that the stock market is overvalued, and the amount of debt that we have and the interest rates and everything, it only makes sense that prices are going to go down, and he's going to be looking for a deal like his whole life and not buying the top.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna buy the absolute top of Bitcoin. I'm gonna draw an orange block here. You should be cautious. Like the green block, even I didn't want to go on a long. The technicals were there, but we spiked up, and then now we come down. I'm give this an orange block. It's a very risky area. Like that's why I didn't go long. I didn't want to take the trade. Usually days like this, we start coming down hard, we get those 10-20% drops. And when you look back at that hourly chart, Bitcoin, you look at that hourly chart for Bitcoin, and sorry, I gotta flip the screen, record it because people might call me a liar later on. So I got to record this live, got to snip the video, got to screenshot it, got to timestamp it, got to put it in the cloud, got to put it in the server. After it's in the server, got to do a Python backup, blah, 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 just in case anything gets deleted. Would be horrible to get deleted and then someone called me and say that I didn't do the trade. That would suck. So run the Python script, get everything backed up from these images. Good to go. And it's not the best area for me to enter a scalp. I came through it, got indicators, looked at it. I don't like what I see, so I'm waiting. And that's what trading is like sometimes. You don't like it,